Hello, I am Kodili-nye. We are continuing our discussions, and the discussion is about some people. We are looking at the people demonstrating in Nigeria, and they said bad government will never end in Nigeria. That bad governance will never end in Nigeria. And before we continue this discussion, remember to like, remember to comment, remember to subscribe to this channel, and we will continue the best. So I am still Kodili-nye. So there is people talking about why the bad governance will continue, and incompetent leadership will always have their way in Nigeria. And they said no matter how people demonstrate, that you'll be having the same crop of evil men and women, and their bad governance, corruptions continuing. So the reasons they gave is that that one, the Nigerians are not yet to have a nation. They are not yet to be independent. And why they say that is that up till now, in spite of many years of independence, that Nigeria is not still an independent country, and that the people are not independent. What they are saying is that they talk about that there is no nation called Nigeria at the moment, but you have people dividing themselves or allowing the politicians to divide them on ethnic ground instead of having a nation. That until a nation called Nigeria emerges with a national leader of the country, that Nigeria will not have good governance. I don't know what you think about this. I don't know. That's one of the opinion they actually discussed about. They said that since independent, what we've been having is not national leadership. We are having sectional leadership. That even in this present time, one of them asked a question, said, do you think Ahmed Bola Tinubu is truly a Nigerian president? That's a question they asked. And some people said that majority was an opinion that he's not really a Nigerian president, because that you follow through the processes of him being a president, the election and selection, or whatever you call it. They were of the opinion that you can see the tribalism and what he created around Nigeria, and his comments and the comments of his supporters, and even now that a lot of his aides are making divisive comments, and he has not even deemed it that this is not good for him and good for the country, the unity of the country. But he continues soldiering with them, even commending them for a job well done. And they also talked about that you can see the demonstration happening, that whereas he has to get the ethnic lap dancers to stir up ethnic divisions in Nigeria, telling one particular or a section of the country to leave this place for us. You are the cause of this. If you demonstrate, we do this, and all those things. So that's what they are saying, that this is an example of Nigeria having so much of a sectional leadership, ethnic leadership, not Nigerian leadership. Because for Nigeria, they said that Nigeria has to be a nation first, an independent nation, and it now has a really Nigerian leadership, not a Yoruba leadership, not Igbo leadership, not a Fulani leadership, not a BBO leadership, not a San leadership, not Jukun leadership, not TV leadership, not a Jaw leadership, not even Jukun leadership, but a truly Nigerian leadership. So that's what they are discussing. And I do buy into this idea that Nigeria is far from getting to good governance, because you can't have good governance without the structure, without proper institutional system and the leadership. You cannot have good governance where the country is not really existing. That is just a geographical expression, not really existing in reality. So because that's why you see a lot of things happening where people cannot move freely even when they live in a particular area. You see instances of Lagos. A Nigerian buy a land, they say you are not from Lagos. Because of that, they come against you, destroying their destiny. If you want to vie for election in a place you've been living, paying tax, they say, oh, you are not from Lagos, go back to your state and contest election there. So that has been the major issue, and this continuously happening all the time. And this is what many people has been talking about, and this has been a major issue in the why they said Nigeria will not have good governance. So, and the mantra of some people thinking, oh, I own this country, I'm a greater Nigeria than the others. So that is also another issue. So that's majorly why this country called Nigeria will not have good governance. You need Nigerian leadership before you have a system, and with the system things will now improve. You think about Rwanda. Why Rwanda is changing is because they decided to remove their garment of divisions, garment of ethnicity, and put the garment of nationhood. Now, Paul Kagame, hate him or love him, has become a face of this unity. So you no longer say, I am Tutsi or I am Hutu. You are now saying you are a Rwandese, and it's a treasonable offense for you to promote ethnic division in Rwanda. But in Nigeria, it's fashionable to the president, fashionable to the politicians, to use these things to cause mayhem, to cause so much pain in the life of the citizens, thereby depriving them their right, their undeniable right for infrastructural improvement, education, security, loads of things, health, good health facilities. That's why they have been deprived and will continuously be deprived of this. That's one of the reasons why Nigeria continue going downward serial. A place that are still not with water. Most of the places has no drinking water. Of the Lagos we are talking about, that's supposed to be a showcase of a modern country, is still backwards. There's no drinking water. Most of the states has no drinking water. There is no good public transport system. Everything is in shambles. The police are still on the street collecting bribes openly. The military, everybody is involved in all those things, nefarious activities, and the politicians are celebrating their ill-gotten wealth. So that's what has continued in this country. And remember, we are here to address these things. That's why we are here. That's why this channel is existing. And with your support, we'll continue to speak, because we are the voice in the wilderness, saying no to all this mess, no to those charlatans, no to these evil politicians, and yes to good governance, because that's what we believe, and that's what Nigeria should be. There shall be in Nigeria, there shall be independent Nigeria, there shall be independent Nigerians, there shall be unity in Nigeria, and there shall be good governance in Nigeria. The poor shall not be left on his own. The politicians shall not lord it over people anymore. They should be chief servants of this country we are talking about. I don't know what you think about this. What's your opinion? What is your idea? Go to the comment section. Remember to like, remember to share this, remember to subscribe to this channel. I am Kodili-nye. I am under the canopy of this great thing that is going to happen, and I believe there is hope. There is light at the end of this tunnel. I do believe there will be a light at the end of this tunnel. Thank you very much for spending your time and coming by to watch us. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Have a wonderful time. Bye.